Alright, so I'm gonna do this job with a full face respirator because the dust can, what do you call it? Activate my sinus, make me sneeze. So, depot. This Coco 2180B, powered by this battery here. That's all I need. second battery died on me, so this is the third one. That's how energy intensive this lawn is. Alright, so let's finish up this little pack. Alright, so just want to do a little quick summary update, recap of what I've done. So this is about half of the lawn has been mowed. So keep in mind that I still got to trim, right? You see the edges? I can't, the mower can't get to the edges. You see, that's where the trimmer comes in handy, and it's way more effective. But you see here, so I got half the lawn already mowed, and that was 2 batteries. So I have the 3rd battery in the lawnmower, so 2.5 batteries just to get this much done. I mean, provided and granted that the given condition is that the weeds are this tall. So yeah, if you ever wanted to know how much time has elapsed, I'd say maybe like 40 minutes, but mostly because I had to keep changing the batteries. All right. So this is how the batteries are charged, if you're ever wondering. Like that. So this one's out of power, out of energy, out of battery. So it just goes into the slot like that. Press it. All right, so this is the result after the mowing and the trimming. Doesn't even look like the same yard anymore, right? But I still need to clean this up. I'm gonna do this tomorrow because I'm running out of natural sunlight. So for these clovers, I could use an edge trimmer to take care of them, rip them out. But there's a higher likelihood that they'll grow back real soon. So I just prefer to use good old-fashioned elbow grease to get these out from their roots. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. So it's not that hard. Just put in some gloves, or you can use bare hands, but I'm just being wimpy right now. Just rip them out like this. A little difficult for one person to do. It's heavy.
What are we doing? Tipping it into this one?
Just lift it in there. And just drop it up. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
Pull the bag out and reuse it.
Yeah.
Oh, the bag's good back here.
The bag's damaged already.
Oh, is it? How deep? How high was it?
that was about a total of 7 hours. So I did about 3 hours yesterday. 3 hours consisting of mowing and trimming. And this morning, unexpectedly, I spent more time than yesterday, about 4 hours. So I started at 10 and right now it's almost 2. It's like 1:50. And so I spent actually a total of 7 hours on this project. Just pulling out the weeds. So especially in this area right here, you couldn't use any power tools. You couldn't use a trimmer. So that was where the time-consuming aspect of it came into play. So yeah, 7 hours. It's tiring, but also very fulfilling. Having done something with your own hands is just very rewarding. So fittingly, I am rewarding myself with this banana strawberry smoothie from Boathouse Farms. One of my favorites. It's on sale, $7 for this is. I think this is a liter. This is actually 1.5 liters, so almost 2 liters. It was only $7, so go reward yourself with one of these at the local supermarket. I got this at Vaughn's. Yeah, dude, there's nothing like just sitting here. It's almost like a front porch, and then to my right, just a nicely flattened out, beautiful lawn, and then I can look out into the street. No traffic. It's really quiet over here. Just relax. I want to turn the camera around so you can see exactly what I see, so you can get an idea of how wonderful this spot is. All right, from the very exact spot where I was providing my commentary, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Check this out. So this is a little landscaping section of the front yard. These are, I believe they're pygmy palm trees. Very cool, and they don't take up a lot of space, but they provide quite a bit of cooling. And then that's the beautiful lawn work that I just did. And then see out in the street, see quiet, nothing really happens. Just sit here, relax, have a drink. It's truly idyllic. But let me take you on a tour. I'm gonna get up maybe in about 5 minutes. I'm gonna give myself a little bit about 5 more minutes of a reward, just sitting here and relax, and then I'm gonna give you a little tour of what I just did, or at least the result of all that 7 hours of work. All right, let's take a little tour to see the result of all that yard work. So in the front, my objective was to flatten all this out, and looks like I satisfied that goal. And then you can see this, I trimmed the edge here, so there's a somewhat of a straight line. And the same here, it's a straight line this way where the lawn meets the driveway, so there's no more driveway obstruction. I can just hop out of my car and I don't have to step on vegetation. And then move over here. Remember all the weeds that were growing out of these boulders? I pulled them right up, and it's really clean right now. And you can see this walkway here doesn't have any more weed obstructions as well. It's clear and it's clean. I even blew away all the leaves. So the leaves came from, or the dried leaves came from these rose plants. So those leaves got blown away, and a lot of them are on the lawn right here. All right, so let's look at it from this side. Yep, it's beautiful, right? And this is actually, it's a fairly large lawn. I don't think any of the newer constructions have a lawn this large. I mean, take a look. I'm gonna walk along this yard, or at least this lawn. Let's get an idea how big this is. Lengthwise, it is fairly freaking long. Look, I'm gonna walk this way again. See, I mean, it takes me quite a good amount of time to walk it. You can actually play soccer on here. All right, so let me just get past the front, go through this gate here, and look how clean the left side is. All right, and I have my lawn care equipment here just drying out because I sprayed both of these down, the mower and the trimmer. So I'm just setting it here. I'm probably gonna move these into the shade. I don't know how beneficial it is for the equipment to be out in the sun like that. All right, so this is the backyard, and it's all been flattened out again. See that beautiful lawn, or not lawn, but barn house in the back there. And the same thing with this little section on the side. It's all been flattened out. And I kept this green onion plant here because I don't really eat this, or I don't consume it. It's just there for aesthetics. And I decided to leave this up here on top of the retaining wall. Decided to leave this because the fence doesn't look very pleasing at all. See this? It's got a broken portion here, so I don't like how this fence looks. So I'm leaving this here so that it'll cover up the fence. I left this alone. I could have pulled this out, but I'm gonna leave it so it covers up that nasty fence in the back. But check it out. Yep. So fairly satisfied with the job that I did. And then forgot. So let me go to this side, this other side of the house, and look at that. Clean it up as well. Used to be overgrown with weeds in between these pavers. Yanked all of those out, and then this is the back of the barn house. I cleaned that up as well. This had to be done by hand in the morning, but it's super clean. And then bam. Okay, so could have done a better job with this, but I'm just gonna leave it alone because the shed pretty much covers all this debris. I don't have to burden myself with all that extra work, unnecessary extra work. Like, this is the objective. My objective was to get this flattened out, and I did. Yeah, baby. Okay, so I'm probably gonna just have a seat right here and just enjoy a little bit more of my handiwork, and I drink a beer. It's fairly warm today. I think it's like 75, 80 degrees. Not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful weather.